and introduce him to the headman's axe. Well, nothing. At least not anymore. Folk just call me that because of what I used to do. I was a sailor for many a year. I made my coin as a trader, and in time, I bought my own ship. When I retired here in Windhelm, most folk already knew me as Captain Lonelygale, and the name just stuck. If you're looking to pass the time, you can give Calixto a few septims and gawk at whatever oddity he's come across lately. If you're in need of goods, there's a market. If it's a soft bed and a hot meal you're after, there's Candlehearth Hall. There's an author named Ardonato staying at the inn. He's published a few works of historical fiction. The clans Shattershield and Cruelsea see most of the gold that passes through the city. And obviously you have Ulfric, the Jarl and future High King. Oh, and that busybody Viola Giordano. She's got her nose in everyone's business, which I guess is one way of being prominent. Fair winds and calm seas. That's an old sailor's parting.
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days? It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum. Just got here from the Somerset Isles. Lots of opportunity in Skyrim. Take a look. Thank you for your custom.
Huh? There's an old saying that only a Nord can work the soil in Skyrim. I don't think anyone else would have the patience for it. It takes half a day just to dig a planting row in the cold, stony earth here. But what else can we do? Eat rocks and ice? Everything you see is grown at my family's own Hollyfrost farm, fresh and filling. I also do a little herb growing. The court wizard, Woundfirth, pays us to plant a little nightshade. Who knows what he uses it for? Hey, could you deliver this bottle of nightshade extract to Woundfirth? Thanks. Good day to you.
The cruel seas have been sailors for generations. In truth, I regret not following in the footsteps of my ancestors.
If you need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet. I'm a dark elf and I live in Windhelm, so yes, I live in the Grey Quarter. You must be new around here, or you'd know they don't let my kind live anywhere outside that slum.
The interrogation was quite
Take
merciless
home
from what I've
Windhelm's
heard.
finest and
Wherever I
freshest
can find
produce
it.
You and your
today.
husband
If
should
you're the
go
type who
home.
worries over where something
But
came
perhaps there's a
from,
way I
you
can
may
help.
want to move on.
I doubt Ulfric would let Thalmor into
Be sure to
Windhelm
stop
without
by
a fight.
Sodri's used wares in the
Please,
Great Quarter.
do continue. How would you help?
Working in Windhelm is... I never expected Ulfric to live up to his legend, but he does. Every Nord should admire Ulfric. He fights for all of us. In fact, he's the reason I chose to learn the smithing trade. I want to make weapons and armor for the great Stormcloak army. Smithing isn't the most exciting thing for me, but we all have to lend a hand as best we can. If a Stormcloak uses one of my swords to strike down an Imperial soldier, then I've done my part to free our land. A word of advice, don't buy discounted armor.
You've got another dozen right in your plan.
Everyone says Jorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that. I don't see these troubles as business. This is a labor of honor. To bring Ulfric his rightful glory, I would hammer 1,000 shields. Shore's bones. I might just have to. Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Jorland, but he has the good fortune to work the Skyforge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter. If that makes any sense. The finest weapons and armor. Whether it's armor you need or a new blade,
Tell them I'll pay double the
come
minimum.
see me.
We've been getting by with one broken pitchfork.
Take home Windhelm's finest
I'll be
and
sure to stress
freshest
your
produce
urgency.
today.
Like every farmer in Skyrim is short on supplies these days.
We're the only temple in Skyrim that can openly worship Talos. Like anyone, a crisis will push them towards devotion. I've been seeing a lot of the Shatter Shields
Did
since
you
they
use
lost
my
their
good
daughter.
hammer?
Hilevi Cruelsea comes in a lot, but I haven't seen her husband
Last
here in
girl,
years.
I told you to leave my tools
Ulfric
alone.
prays for strength.
You have yours,
I speak to
and I have
Captain
mine.
Lonelygale, but he doesn't
I didn't
spend
touch
much
it.
time here. Too busy.
Hammers don't have legs.
Did you look
Talos, who in life was known as Tiber Septim, united
Oh.
Tamriel and founded the
Yes.
Empire.
Now that you
He was
mention it,
rewarded
I
for his
think-
deeds by being joined with the Divines in eternal glory, the only mortal to do so. We worship him that we might follow in his path. We can't literally join him in the heavens, but we may do our best to know them here on Nirn. The Empire's elven puppet masters never cared much for the idea of a human becoming a divine, so the worship of Talos is outlawed. Skyrim doesn't take kindly to being told what to do. And to try and forget Talos, well, they may as well ordered us all to cut off our ears.
Fruits and vegetables, all delicious and
Blessing. Of RK be upon you.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Now, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now. Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the White Phial, but this doting busybody won't let me get it. You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Coralmill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Coralmill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here. I've spent my entire life searching for it. It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the file. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the Eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement. For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it. A legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the phial will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is poetry. Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the phial, you fool!
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him. It doesn't matter what I believe. Norelian does. And it might be the only thing keeping him alive right now. Are you kidding? I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him. He's not the best teacher, but just watching him, I've learned so much. Oh dear. Darkwater Crossing needs medicines for its miners. I'll see about getting this order filled right away. Here, a few septims for you.
May the... Eight guide you to the phial. I'm sorry to always be so hard on you, boy. I just worry I don't have much time left.
I know, Master. Don't say such things. There is always time.
Don't be so sure. Now, have you finished grinding the dried snow berries?
No. Not yet. I'm sorry, I was reading up on the effects of distillation.
What? You've been lollygagging and idle reading?
No, I was trying to...
Out of my sight!
I'll never have Master Nureli. Skill with potions.
I don't appreciate loiterers, if that's what you're here to do. I hope you have coin to spend, and you're not just here to gawk at my goods. May the Eight guide you to the file. May the Eight guide you to the file.
Then it's true. what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar, always with the nonsense. No, no, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need.
Do you know my father? His name is Torsten Krulsey. He's really rich, because he owns a farm called Hollyfrost. He told me once that he wanted me to grow up and be a sailor, because that's where all our family names come from. But I don't want to be a sailor or a farmer. I want to be a warrior, the strongest one ever. All right then.
I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times. Yes, it is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino, lost his mother recently and was sent to an orphanage. But he has returned home, and people have heard strange chanting. They say it's the Black Sacrament, the ritual to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city. All right, then.
So very tired. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Please, how long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me? Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your... You've come at last! I knew you would! It worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood. Of course you are! I prayed, and you came, and now you'll accept my contract. My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The head mistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind. Please don't kill Constance Michelle. She really is kind. I have a family heirloom you can have. Supposed to be sort of valuable. I hope that's all right. She got sick last winter when the snows came, and she never got better. Not all year. One night, she fell asleep and never woke up. So now I'm all alone, and the Jarl said I have to go into Honor Hall Orphanage. It's not fair! I've never been more sure about anything in my entire life. Someone like Grella doesn't deserve to live one more day. She's a monster! Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him?
I was one of the best soldiers. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. All right, then.
Farm work is hard work. Of course working for Bolfrida isn't my first choice. But what else can a Dunmer do out here?
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet.
The Grey Quarter's not much to look at now, but it wasn't always so bad.
Not a day goes by that I don't think about returning to the ancestral home of my people. Still, even with the rough treatment we've had at the hands of Ulfric and his lot, I've got ties here. It's probably more trouble to pack up and leave than it is to stay. Besides, Amberus can't run the Corner Club on his own. Windhelm is divided into 4 quarters. The Grey Quarter is the one that's home to all the city's dark elves.
Many of the people
If it
I
looks
deal
to
with
you
here
like
are
an impoverished
sick with it.
slum,
You know
that's
how it is.
because it is.
Of course.
Ulfric prefers that we live in squalor. He has nothing but disdain for anyone who isn't a Nord. He tolerates us, but that's the extent of his hospitality.
It was a pleasure.
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
All.
Until
I like
next
to share
time.
my good fortune with those who deserve it.
If you're looking to get a drink, Candlehearth Hall's got warm fires and strong ale.
Apparently some Nord women were murdered. Not sure why I should care. None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems. Well, you see where we have to live. This forgotten alley. All the filth from the upper quarters flows downhill, like they say. Good luck getting one of the guards to help with anything. I tried to get Ulfric to even come down here to see the squalor, but the High Lord of his mightiness couldn't find the time. Where else would we be? When the Red Mountain burned, you could scarcely breathe in Morrowind, so we came west. Windhelm is the first city on that road, and here we are. If we had known the Nords would be so unwelcoming, we may have kept walking. The College of Winterhold is the only place in Skyrim open-minded enough to teach magic. Although Ulfric's court wizard has been known to take on apprentices once in a while. If you need... the drink, I'll be right here.
Yes? Speak quickly.
Looking for shipping? We always offer better service than the East Empire Company. Safe
Need
travels.
something?
I have a lot of respect for Ambaris Frandar, but his views are a little extreme.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in It's good to spend some time on solid land.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes.
with a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know, the Dragonborn's come.
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them? You didn't hear it from me, but if you want a real drink, try the Corner Club in the Grey Quarter.
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits, too. When I'm cutting wood, I pretend there's an Imperial
The townsfolk call me
soldier's
captain
head on the
because I
stump.
used to be a sailor.
What do you need? I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying. Sure. What can I do for you? You must be a Stormcloak through and through to request that one.
Fair winds and
We
calm
drink
seas.
to our
That's
youth,
an old sailor's
to the
part.
days come and gone. For the age of oppression is now nearly done.
I still can't
We'll
believe
drive out the
now more than
empire
ever.
from this land
The
that
world
we
needs
own.
tales of heroism.
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
All hail
Take
to
a look.
Ulfric. You are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing.
Did you see the candle above the fire upstairs? It was lit 163 years ago, back when this building was the home of a grand warrior named Wundhai. When word came that he'd fallen, his son Durocht lit the candle in his honor. Nobody knows why it still burns.
Ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Got some fresh... Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
To Ulfric, you are the High
I'll show you to
King.
your room. Right
In
this
your
way.
great honor we drink
I'll find
and
some
we
way to
sing.
finish my book.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
The townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor.
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows
You.
so little about them?
You a dark elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash. Get out
It's
of my
good to
face.
spend some time on solid land.
Good morning.
So what's the
All
news
right,
on the
then.
street, Captain?
The Dark Elves are easy.
Every night.
There's a killer
We
on the
ought to
streets.
dig a bit.
And
They're
Viola,
parasites.
they don't want to leave me alone.
They're living in our city
would you
under
like
our
a drink?
protection.
Oh, very
But
much
what do they
so.
do for us?
Coming right
Nothing.
up.
I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have. Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor are elves too. I bet they're working together. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate. Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septims say I can punch you back where you came from. All right? Fists only. And none of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come on.
Huh? Drive that snowbat to the ground.
These fools are actually fighting.
Please, someone do something.
Drive that snowbat to the ground. Come on.
Somebody help!
Hey, watch what you're doing.
You won't get the best of me.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
Every night, I walk. Don't think I can take you? All right? Fists only. And none of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
This should be good.
The money is on the big
Drive
one.
that snowman to the ground!
Kill him.
Come on! Septum's on the mid one.
This is an ode to Skyrim's truest sons and
That
daughters.
wasn't a fair swing.
You just gonna stand there and take it? Fight back!
Yeah. Here. Good to see you again, friend. Get out of my face.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall.
We ought to dig a big hole. Throw all them
How
dark
can
elves
Elda hate the
and
Dark Elves when
Donians
she knows so little about them?
tear each other to pieces. Get out of my face.
I still can't believe Isabella's gone.
There's
She was
no
such a
glory in
helpful young
war.
lass.
It's just something they tell.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city.
Horses. All day.
It's honest work, if a
Do you
bit
have
dull.
any idea how dull horses are?
I hope someday we'll get to know each other better.
After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.